What is going on, guys? It's your boy Ninja7 here, back with another video, and today, in this video, we are going to be figuring out the best bike for MX versus ATV reflex. Now, this isn't going to be a professional tutorial. I'm going to be doing it on Switchyard for every one of them, okay? I'm going to be doing Switchyard and another in a national track to compare them, because I feel that Switchyard in the national track that I'm going to be doing has a little bit more variety. I'm just going to ride each bike around here to get a feel for the bike and like kind of figure out the way to hit some of these jumps, because I feel that some of these jumps on these tracks are pretty big, and I feel that you should get a feel for the bike before you start. And I'm not going to be I'm not going to be worrying about my position. I'm not going to worry about my starts. If I have a bad start, that's okay. I'm just focusing on a review of the bike. So with that being said, let's just get into the race. Now, I can definitely feel with this Blaze, aka Honda, is what it's based off of. I can definitely feel that it has a little bit less power than the bike that I normally run, which is a KTM 450 SXF, which has so much power. I'm always overshooting these jumps on any track. Like, I'll just be riding, and then next thing you know, I hit it the way I normally do, and I'm just overshooting the entire jump. And I can definitely feel that this bike would be a little bit better for like a nationals track, but it also depends on the setup you're running. So that's why I say it's not going to be like a pro review video. Now, I can also feel that if you're going to be trying to do freestyle on some of these bikes, I feel that it would be a little bit harder to do like a whip or something on this bike, because I normally throw really good whips on some of these jumps, and this bike is just not performing the whip very well. Now, that jump I overshot by a mile. And I'm also not focusing on how good I am, because I also know that it depends on how the bike will feel for you. It's mainly just on personal preference, but I'm trying to find a good bike for a beginner player at this game. And yes, I know this game has been out for years and that most people have probably already played it, but people that are just now starting to get into the MX versus ATV series, they're going to want to start with a cheaper game to get like a feel for the game. And yes, the mechanics aren't as good, but I feel they would get a better feel for the games. I mean, I started on Alive, but I didn't really like it on 360, and I can't play it on here on my Xbox One. So, it also depends on what Xbox you're playing. If you're playing it on the 360 version of this game, yes, it's not, you're gonna have less quality graphics and less quality game mechanics than on an Xbox One, but it it's mainly just, I'm mainly just doing this for fun. So, you can roast me in the comments all you want. I don't really care. It won't affect me in any way. It really won't. So, yeah, I'm just gonna shut up and let you watch the last of this. I'm gonna try and backflip this finish line though. Definitely not gonna be a good end. So, I give it a 5 out of 10 in quality of bike. So, I'll cut to the next clip. So moving on is the Komodo, aka Kawasaki 450. And this one I can definitely tell is a lot looser than that Blaze, and I have a feeling I can whip this. Oh yeah, I can whip this a lot better than the that Blaze. Okay. Missed time. But, like I said, I'm not focusing on whole shot or anything. I'm mainly just trying to focus on the bike itself, and I think I'm going to do one lap for each bike because this video is going to take forever, and I have a feeling I won't be able to post it because YouTube, for some reason, now only lets a limit of 10 minutes for an unverified YouTuber, and it's stupid. And to become verified on YouTube, you have to be you have to have over 5,000 subscribers, which I only have 5, so at least I think I only have 5. And I think I'm gonna put the Nationals series in another video. So I can tell you this bike has a lot more power than that Blaze, and I have a feeling I can backflip this one. Or not. Okay, so if I were to rate this bike, I would probably give it an 8 out of 10. It's not a bad bike, but it's also, like I said, personal preference. If you were to like another setup better, run your setup. I mean, yeah, my setups aren't the best, but it also depends on personal preference, like I said. So I will cut to the next bike. So here we are. My personal bike, the KTM 450 SXF. I like this bike a lot. As you can see, I'm overshooting these jumps by so much. Like that one, I didn't have enough speed for, but you get my point. Yeah, like, look how far I overshot that jump. Like, my Blaze and the Komodo were barely clearing these jumps. And my KTM is overshooting them. That just gives you a point of reference for how, like, the setups in the bikes change the entire effect of the gameplay. I run this. I have so much time on this bike. Yeah, that's what normally happens whenever I start in that gate. But we aren't going to focus on that because, like I said, not focusing on the start. I will show you how easy it is to whip this bike. It's like stupidly easy. I'm barely even moving my joysticks, like barely. And yet I'm whipping it that easily. Here, I'll do it again. Like, this is insanity at its finest. But I definitely know I will be able to backflip this bike across this finish line. If I didn't suck. Well, I would rate this a 9 out of 10 because it's that easy. So, I'll be on with the next one. And now for the Shima 450F, also known as Yamaha in real life. I am running out of time for this video, so I'm going to hurry it up. Ooh, whole shot. That's going to be whole shot. Now, this bike definitely has a lot more power than my KTM, I can tell you that. It also depends on setup, but I don't really care about setups because you can run a bike setup any way possible. I think I'm gonna come out with another video. I'm probably gonna restart my game save, and I'm probably gonna do this again with stock bikes, with a stock setup, because like, beginners at this game don't really know how to run setups that well, and they don't really know how to make setups that well. So, if I can backflip this finish line, I will give it a 10 out of 10. Like, I'm only doing the backflips at the finish lines. Nope, 9 out of 10. There you go. I'm going to give this bike a 9 out of 10. I will see you on the next bike. Started too soon. Now, I personally set this bike up for freestyle. But it also depends because I like doing freestyle a lot. I think it's really cool. I don't really have this one set up for racing. But as you can see, this bike is a really good freestyle bike. You've seen how easily my bike moved on that whip. It also has a lot of power. So maybe in a future video on this game, I will take this bike and show you a little bit of freestyle. But I think since I set this up for freestyle, I'm going to do a different trick instead of a backflip. Not that trick. Okay? So, I will give this bike a 8 out of 10. Well, maybe a 10 out of 10 because it can throw a good trick, but that is the end of this video, and thank you all for watching.